we're going to do Pisces. We're going to do Pisces. Hey everyone, I'm Molly. I've been a practicing psychic since 4th grade, which is over 25 years ago. This is your daily dose of magic. But this is a 2026 read of what is Pisces walking into in the new year? Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising. What is Pisces about to endure? And first up, the first thing that I'm feeling, throat chakra. Throat chakra. So Pisces, the energy of Pisces, energies are the gatekeep. Well, they're not gatekeepers, but they're the keepers of many realms. They're the gatekeepers of the stories of the realms. Pisces energy always goes extremely deep into other people. So a lot of Pisces energy, when other people are around, they naturally start feeling that person. They naturally start feeling that person's energy. They naturally start feeling that person's story. And so if you're not grounded, when you feel energy from other people, when you start to feel emotions from other people, it does not feel okay, because we stop being able to distinguish what's ours versus what is it that we're feeling that belongs to someone else. And so I really feel like this Pisces energy is pulling people into really opening up and talking about their own emotions, talking about their own stories, talking about what they went through. And it doesn't feel like this energy that they're going to be talking to other people. It feels like this is an internal shift that's going to happen. So Pisces, you are talking to yourself about what energy you feel from that person, talking to yourself about what energy you feel from that person, having conversations with yourself on where you feel it in your body, I have a lot of Scorpio energy. And so Scorpio energy is all about seeing what people are trying to hide, seeing the energy that people brush away. Pisces, they go deep. You all feel deep the repressed emotions people are feeling, That's why it feels uncomfortable for you. So going deep within self is what's going to help you ground, keeping a regulated nervous system so you can figure out what's their energy versus what's your energy is extremely important. It really just feels like it feels like this year was pushing you to be a lot more introspective. And it just feels like next year is going to be a continuation of that. You started feeling a little bit differently. You started feeling energy a little bit differently. And when you started feeling that energy, it started making you feel overwhelmed because you were pushing to release, you were pushing to give up. There was a lot of mental shifts that were meant to happen this year for you. So moving into the next year, you could have more space. You gave up the energy. You gave up things to make the space so you have more time to go deep within yourself right now. Queen of Cups, come on. Queen of Cups, it's the queen of the emotions. You can't master other people's emotions. You have to master your own. Once you master your own, that's when you're going to be able to understand what's yours versus what's theirs. It's almost like this energy, Pisces don't really like to bring certain things up and talk about them head on. That's not the way that they like to do things. And it really feels like to some degree that's what Pisces are being pushed into doing. They're being pushed into talking about what's really going on. Because once you start being able to understand how you sense what's actually going on, once you start to be able to understand the energy that you're reading, the energy of the situations that you're reading, you're going to be able to understand and look at the situation from a much wider lens. It's about you recognizing your own emotions, because that's then how you're going to connect with people going forward. You connect with them because you connect with the emotions that they feel. You connect with them because you connect through the emotions of having gone through similar things. It's deeper bonding connections. A lot of the water signs are taking everything to the next level. I really just feel like Cancer is like the next one that's like, not Cancer, sorry. Pisces is the next one that's stepping up. And Pisces really truly are the healers of the water signs. Straight up. I feel like anyone who has strong Pisces energy, they're siphons, especially with their hands. And I don't mean that they touch things and just pull things out. No. It's the energy. They are able to transmute the energy, the pain of another person. They're able to take that energy and hold it in their hands when you're very developed. Pisces, cool magic, right? And then Pisces are like the masters where they can take other people's pain and manifest it into something. So a Pisces who is grounded in their energy, who is able to help other people out energetically. They're grounded, they understand their feelings, therefore they're capable of helping other people understand their feelings too. When they help people release some of that energy, they're able to hold it and they're able to use that energy to transmute it and transform it into bigger manifestations. Pisces energy comes from helping other people. Pisces magic, Pisces good luck comes from helping other people. Pisces energy, I'm going to say this again, Pisces luck comes from that connecting with other people and allowing other people a space to really truly start moving through their energy. Moving through their energy is moving through emotions. Emotions is energy. Emotions is energy. And it's funny too, because it feels like Pisces, you've always had like decently good luck, but your good luck is about to be a different kind of luck than you've ever expected. And it feels like that's why this entire year is going to be like really going deep within yourself. You got to go as deep as you possibly can. Thinking about your childhood, thinking about your different kinds of relationships, thinking about your behaviors, thinking about how you've always felt energy and how you haven't always understood how you felt energy. Honestly, the way that you felt energy is really like what shaped you to be you right now. It's really what shaped you to be you. Now it's about talking about it. You know, I feel like a lot of Pisces, especially, like, they don't like to talk about it because they don't want to sound crazy. They want to sound crazy, but it's like, you're not sounding crazy. You're just talking about your emotions, but that's what it is. A lot of water signs, when they don't have a regulated nervous system, they protect themselves by not wanting to talk about their emotions because they don't want to feel vulnerable. It's the year of vulnerability, baby. The year of vulnerability. I know, right? Tower card upside down. You'll make it through. But the only way through is by being vulnerable. The only way through is by talking about it. Having the real conversations. You're not meant to nurture other people. You're meant to nurture yourself. You nurturing yourself, you healing yourself, that's where your main power comes from. The deeper you go within yourself, the safer energetic space you can hold for people. And that's really giving back to people. And I feel it in your stomach too. So in our stomachs, our stomach chakra always feels the energy that we pick up from other people. We start to feel anxiety. It's like hyperfixation on other people. It's not about hyperfixating on that person. It's not hyperfixating on that person. It's not about understanding that person's story. It's not about understanding that person's story. It's about understanding your own story. Understanding your own story is what's going to allow you to understand their story. It's what's going to allow you to understand their story. Understanding yourself, it's what's going to allow you to become closer with that person over there, have a deeper conversation. Understanding yourself is what's going to allow you to feel comfortable enough to have a conversation with that person over there. It really, truly, truly is this energy. It's this energy of healing. And Pisces energy, honestly, one of my favorite humans of all times that was really significant to me, like in my growing up. There was this woman, Patty, I met in my like late teenage years, and she was extremely significant, and she was a Pisces, and she did a lot of craniosacral, and she did a lot of healing with her hands. Beautiful human being. But she is one of the only people that I've met thus far in my life who really truly had the capability of, when she wanted to start a meditation, we were able to connect energies where instantly we went into meditation where both of us were visually seeing colors swirling, where both of us were visually feeling the benefits of the meditation. And so truly, 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 like when I say like Pisces have the ability to be one of the greatest healers of all time, Pisces have the ability to be one of the greatest healers of all time. So that's why it doesn't matter if you're Pisces Sun or Pisces Rising. You know, Pisces Sun you know, is really about learning how to nurture yourself before nurturing other people. But you don't always learn that at a young age. I feel like a lot of water signs end up nurturing other people before they nurture themselves. You know, that's what growing into a Pisces rising really would be. Learning how to nurture yourself, because that's what benefits other people. That's what benefits other people. Let's pull some cards to see what's upcoming in 2026 for Pisces energy. A lot of it, though, is like really, truly, truly, the more that you understand yourself right now. So feeling comfort, feels like Pisces energy is still disconnecting from people. I feel headache on the right-hand side, still disconnecting from things that maybe are a little bit toxic, a little bit codependency, breaking codependency I'm feeling. I feel like my nose is like really itching right now. When my nose is itching, it's almost also like this energy of fear to go do something. So you're like, wait, I don't know. I don't think I'm feeling well. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. So there's also this energy of hesitation. There's this energy of hesitation that's coming in. And I think that hesitation is going to be there for a while. That hesitation is coming from the fact that you know you have to go deeper within. There's a resistance to it, because if you go deeper within, you're going to have to remember the times that you didn't feel good, and you don't want to have to do that. And I feel that heavy. It's almost like repressing down certain things that maybe you don't even remember that you went through because you're afraid of the pain. And I'm here to tell you, it's not as bad as you think it is. It's almost like the fear of it is more scary than actually moving through it. It's the fear of it. It's the fear of stepping into being too powerful. I feel like Pisces energy is a very strong, powerful energy. All the water signs, all the signs are strong in their own ways, but the water signs specifically, like Pisces, you could drown someone, you know, Pisces, like deep ocean, like literally it's the yin and yang, like going so deep, the light and the dark. And so Pisces energy, you go so deep within the light and the dark, you decide what you're focusing on. You decide what you're seeing. It's almost like Scorpio, but you end up going deeper than that. You go deeper where you can feel what people are bringing in from past lives, but you can feel back generationally. That's what we're healing. We're healing generational traumas that were passed down for a long time. We're healing generational things that were passed down from a long time. We're not helping like Todd heal through something that happened last week. No, that's not how it works. Pisces energy goes deeper than that. Pisces energy is like, well, let's go all the way back to the beginning. And then you think you're going to the beginning of your life and you're like, oh wait, not my human life. We're going back to like my like existence. It really just feels like Pisces energy. You need to stop being afraid to take up space. You literally are the fire sign of the water signs. You are. There's this dynamic between Pisces and Leos. I feel like a lot of Pisces, like we either get along or we don't get along. There's no in between. But when we get along, it's because both Leo and both Pisces embrace having big personalities. If their nervous systems are not regulated, they're triggered by each other because they have such big personalities. Because they have, so I'm hearing go big or go home. It's time to let your personality be big. It's time to let your personality be big, but it's also next year is going to be a really big year of cashing in on karma. You got to even out the karma. You got to even out your energetic baggage. You can't help people. You can't move into that energy of understanding people until you even out your own energy. So I would say be kind to yourself. I would say rest. I don't think next year for you is like the big year of travel unless it's like towards the end of the year. It almost feels like less is more for your year next year, especially with the deep processing that you're going to be going through. Less is more, so you're not distracted by the things that don't matter. It's about paying attention to the things that do. Less is more doesn't mean like you're just not doing anything all year. That's not what it means. It's the biggest year for growth. It's the biggest year for growth. Less is more because, well, that didn't work out for me, so I'm just going to hang out and I'm going to figure out what will. Less is more. Not trying too much, not pushing too hard. You're the master manifestors. The more that you sit in your energy, the more that you heal through it, the more that you allow yourself to take up space for the correct reasons, the bigger the castle you're going to be able to build. This is a really healing year for you. This is a really healing year. Doesn't mean it's not going to be hard, but it's a really healing year. I love you, friends. Keep going, Pisces.